Yeah, okay, so we're back at it again. Obviously, part one of the video did talk about, the journey getting to the YPP being the YouTube partnership program level. And obviously the emotional roller coaster and the challenges that you go through. So I did mention that this second part is going to be mainly focused on when you achieve the YPP, what then happens. So once I achieve the YPP, it's kind of the advice is that have your studio. So go online, download your YouTube studio app, because that will kind of help you in terms of monitoring the progress on your account, how videos are performing, the analytics. You can monitor these things on the go. And so if you have this if you have the studio, you will be able to monitor how you're progressing. When you get your 1,000 subscribers, you get a tick. If you are now waiting for your public watch hours, then it will monitor you that way. In my case, as I said before, it was actually the opposite. I had about 28,000 public watch hours when I reached the YPP. Then the 1,000 subscribers was the one that was a bit of a challenge for me. And so in the studio is great, so you know where you're going. And then once you hit the YPP, then YouTube will send you that little certificate to say, great, you got there. This is your certificate. Now you're going to go through the process of verification and also signing your Google AdSense account for your Google AdSense reference number. And so this involves a lot of reading. So you need to do a whole lot of background reading. When you hit it, you get the introduction. It will either be sent to you on your Google Gmail account, or you can actually see it in studio and then you just follow it through in the studio. Read everything that you need to read, sign the contracts, and then you'll be accepted. Now, in terms of the verification process and getting your Google AdSense account, there's normally a time, obviously, that they say they do that. Sometimes they say, oh, we will do that within a month. In all fairness, mine I put through, and the next day everything was done and I was sort of ready. There is also another thing about maybe they taking some sort of account details from you, but I think that actually happens when your revenue builds to that minimum threshold of let's say, depending on which country you're in. If you're in the States, it's $1,000. If you, $100. If you're in the UK, it's £100. And so if you reach that threshold, that is when they will probably do that the account verification thing. So be on the lookout for it. And so you're going to be reading a lot of documents, so you need to be prepared for that as well. Now, once you've done that verification process, then you sign your contract, then you're going to get that confirmation that all that aspect has been done. And then now you get the creator support systems where you can actually communicate with YouTube on a chat basis if you do have any problems and stuff like that. And so then you come to how you earn the revenue on YouTube. So they have 5 ways of earning revenue. So one is the ad set, basically the ads that are running on your video that you're going to gain revenue from. So if you have videos that are useful, that have repeat watch, then you are going to be getting revenue on the adverts run on them. Your next one is the YouTube Shorts, which is now a very big thing. So if you continue to create shorts, maybe on a daily basis, 1 or 2 on a daily basis, and you're consistent with it, that as well starts to generate more revenue for you. But not only that, one of the importance of the shorts is building subscribers, because once you hit that threshold, you need to continue to grow your subscribers. So the bigger your subscribers, the better the algorithm works with you. The better you become a more sort of influential creator. And so work on those shorts. Probably the revenue on your videos will be a lot higher than your revenue on the shorts, but the shorts can help you build the threshold of subscribers, so you carry on creating shorts as regular as you can. Your next set of revenue process is the super tanks. That as well, initially I couldn't quite work out what it was, but that's a very important aspect as well. Super tanks is when you create a video, so let's say with viral videos, people can love those viral videos so much so that they want to give you some money. They want to say thank you for this video, and YouTube creates that opportunity. It creates a little icon on your videos so that people can click on it and they can give you some money, £10, £20, £30, whatever. And in any case, if your fans or your subscribers or your viewers use this form of method of rewarding you, YouTube are going to keep 30% of it and they will give you 70%. And so if you continue to create good videos, this can be a very wonderful way to make money. Then your next one is your members only. So you can once again create a subscription members only page. So if you create that, then that means that the people that want to access that information, and I'm sure that will not be something that is in the public domain, but your fans or your subscribers that wants to subscribe into this members only, they will pay a subscription fee where you could have some very valuable information. Let's say, for example, if I want to share what my secrets are in terms of, the types of videos that I created that went viral, or, if you're doing some sort of a business, or let's say your YouTube business idea has some secrets and stuff, and maybe some people want to come into your members only page to subscribe to, then that can be also a great way to make a lot of money. You could be like a consultant, maybe consulting on some information on a research that you've done, or whatever it is. People can come into this members only area and they can once again subscribe, pay a membership fee, and then use it. So that's another great way to make money. The fifth and the last way to make money is when you linking your online store to your YouTube account. And so this is a great way to also make money. If you have an online store, you go through the process. Once again, all this they are in your YouTube studio. So this is why you need to, if you're going to do YouTube, you need to download this studio app so that you are able to monitor from there. And then you can actually link your store to your YouTube account, where obviously your store then becomes available to all the viewers and the subscribers, and they could probably purchase stuff of your online store, and that can also help you to make money. So at this stage, you've been verified and you've also signed your Google AdSense contract. Now, there are some other support systems YouTube creates for the creators. And so using the creator support tools, this is an email or a chat way of communicating with YouTube. Once you've reached that threshold, this opportunity is open to you as a creator, so that now you have a communication link with YouTube if you have any problems. So for example, when I achieved my my target and became a YouTuber officially, then I was expecting, based on some information that I had before, that all the videos that I've created, that I was going to be earning income on it, obviously based on when I set them up. But it's actually not the case. You start to earn after you've been accepted into the partnership program. So my expectation, I had obviously higher expectations to see some big money in my studio, and that didn't happen. But then because this tool was then open to me, I was able to have that communication with YouTube to ascertain that, the fact is that you need to earn after you have become. So this is a great opportunity. Then the next thing is that there is also a copyright tool, which then also allows you to, let's say somebody is copying your video to do something, there is a tool within YouTube. Once again, you get that opportunity to use that tool. So if you see that somebody is using your video, when you go in, the algorithm knows what is happening, and therefore they can say, okay, I have got a video, somebody is using, for example, this video, somebody is using it. And then I can just go in and maybe have this video taken down from that person. So I can create a strike for that person. So this is also a facility available to you, the creator. Then the next thing is the fundraising thing. So if you're a creator and let's say you're very passionate about a particular organization that you want to support, say it could be cancer research, it could be Great Ormond Street, it could be, children in need, it could be, helping people with water in Africa, whatever charity that you want. Once again, you can complete that aspect within the creator support tool, so that YouTube will create a donation icon within your videos, such that when those donations are made to you, the creator, then the donations will automatically pass on to the onto your chosen charity. And so that is it. Now, one important aspect on my journey was to do with copyrights, copyright. So when I started, I must have watched a video or read something about copyright strikes and community guideline strikes. So community guidelines are very important. That is, if you're creating a video, your videos shouldn't be so maybe sexually explicit, or shouldn't cause any major offense or harm to anybody. So this is to do with the community guidelines. So you need to read carefully as a creator to understand that the videos that you're creating are good videos. They wouldn't harm anybody. They're only useful to entertain, to educate, or something of that sort. So, but then it shouldn't be of anything that will harm anybody. So you need to adhere to those guidelines. But then the one more important one is the copyright. So with the copyright, initially, as I watched one particular video, it said that the copyright was not, that you could get a strike or a warning, and it really didn't matter if YouTube felt that, they need a strike, they would just remove that video. But in effect, it's not like that. The real facts are that you got to check your videos properly to make sure that you are not breaching any copyright. Because if you do get a copyright strike, that video will be shut down by YouTube, and you've only got 3 chances. Once you breach one, you'll be warned and you'll be given a certain number of days. In my case, it was probably, it's probably 90 days or something like that. Now it's probably 120 days, in the time of me making this video. So you need to check it. If you do get a strike, so it will be like 1/3, and you see that in your studio that you've breached certain copyrights. And so if you do that 3 times, that's it, you're done. You will not be doing YouTube anymore. All your channel accounts, brand accounts, will be closed down. And so it's very important, the copyrights. Make sure you're not breaching it. Now, if you do get a copyright warning, that is different. Copyright warning, that means you may have a video where you cannot monetize. So the video will just be sitting on your system, and then it will have the warning on it. And so once again, when you get that, you're a bit overwhelmed. You don't even know what to do. But there is a way. So when you do get that, you can go into your studio, then go into the videos, and that particular video, when you pick it up and click on it, there will be the section that is showing the copyright. When you click on that section, the system will obviously open up another dialog box, and then it will tell you, it will basically give you a recommendation, their own recommendation as to what do you want them to correct it for you. And I think that if you choose that option, don't choose the option where you are trying to correct it yourself, because the algorithm does a better work. So let it do its thing. Select that option, and then it will run through, and then it will cut out. Sometimes it could be some loud music or something that comes into the video that somebody is claiming a copyright for, and then the algorithm can actually do that correction itself. So that is is something very, very important that you shouldn't miss. So that is on copyright, when you get a strike or when you get a warning, how it works. And so when you do get a strike, you will be taken to a school. Once again, don't forget, because when you get a strike, you can mistakenly think, okay, I've gotten a strike and blah, 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 that is going to expire. No, you got to go into the YouTube and go to the school where you're going to read about copyright. It will give you a little test to do, so that they are very much aware that you are aware of copyright issues. And so, yes, in a nutshell, yes, this video is basically covered what I want to cover today. But in all, look at YouTube as building a house. So when you get to your YPP, you are at the foundation level. You've not put up any house. So it's only from there what you're going to put up. So are you going to put up a hotel? Are you going to put up a flat? Are you going to put up a 3-bedroom house? Are you going to put up a mansion? Are you going to put up a factory? Whatever it is that you're going to put up is down to you, and it's when you put that thing up, that is when you start to earn your revenue. And at the same time, you continue to work. You have to, this is not a get rich quick scheme. So there are lots of businesses you just get in, do 1, 2, 3, you make some money, boom, and then you're laughing. You're going, no, YouTube, you're in for the long haul. It's a bit like a lifestyle. So you're in for a long haul. Whatever it is, if you are educating people, or if you are, demonstrating something, or if you are entertaining people, whatever it is, you've got to plan it for the long haul. And so as you continue to build and build, come say 3 years, you probably have sufficient amount of videos within the YouTube system that will now start to trend and then create an income. And everything is all very slow, but you never know, it's a journey. And so as you journey along, doors can open to you, opportunities can open on the way. You are going to learn as you go. And so for me, that has been the journey. It's a learning curve. Every day you are learning something new, and you are basically, progressing in that manner. So I don't even know, what can happen tomorrow. I could put in a video something that is probably totally irrelevant, and I think it's not going to do anything, and then boom, that can be a great video that can start bringing in money. And so just keep at it, keep on keeping on, and stay, composed. Manage your expectations. That is one of the key. Manage your expectations, because otherwise you can't get too excited for nothing. So manage your expectations, stay calm, stay consistent, and you will reach your destination. So thank you for watching once again. I hope this video has been useful to you. We will, in the next session, is going to be the more screen based, where I actually show you. And my videos are, my target audience are people that are kind of new, have an idea, wants to do it, and maybe people that are also on the journey. One last tip about getting subscribers is that sometimes when you subscribe to videos, obviously people doing videos that are at similar level as you, then they can also in a way automatically subscribe to your channel. So thank you for watching EEC Art Tours. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe.